This is fun. How to talk to a gym crush. What's up, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jenna. I'm a certified personal trainer, online fitness coach, and student. If you're here from one of my other platforms, my TikTok, my Instagram, thank you so much for coming to my YouTube. Please ignore my washer in the background if you hear that. I'm doing some laundry, but today is Sunday. It's not 5 o'clock in the morning like I usually start my other vlogs. It's Sunday. It's about to be 10 a.m. We're just gonna spend the day together. I'm gonna show you what I'm eating, show you what I'm doing. I am gonna go to the gym. That's why I have my little workout fit on. We're gonna go get a workout in. I do work out on the weekends a lot of times. So we're gonna hit the gym. I'm gonna show you what I'm eating and then answer a few of your Q&A questions that you guys asked me on Instagram a few weeks ago now, but I have a list of questions I'm gonna answer so you guys can get to know me a little bit more and I can answer some of your questions about fitness, the gym, about me, all of that. So I'll be answering those questions in today's vlog. That is what we're doing today, so enough yapping. First things first, I'm gonna get my pre-workout snack and then we're gonna head to the gym, so let's go. And me and my boyfriend are about to go to the gym. For my pre-workout snack, I'm having this 3 Wishes cereal and I just had that with some 1% milk. I don't know why I ever stopped drinking milk. Like, me and milk have never had no beef. I'm fine with dairy. So I'm drinking some 1% milk, 3 Wishes cereal, and we're about to go hit full body day. So I'm about to finish this up and let's go. Okay, we're headed to the gym. I wanted to show you guys my little pre-workout drink that I've been having. Ghost sent me 2 of their energy drink flavors. I don't know if these are new flavors or not, but they sent me the peach one and then a Welch's grape one. I'm not really like a Welch's grape juice kind of girl. I don't really like grape juice, but anything peach flavored, I like it and I love this flavor. I used to drink Ghost a long time ago when they had, I believe it was like a champagne flavor. I think that was Ghost. But anyway, I used to drink these a long time ago and I haven't tried them recently, but this peach flavor I really like. So I'm gonna drink this and I'll see y'all at the gym. All right, y'all, we made it to the gym. I forgot my mic, so hopefully it's not super loud in here and you can hear me. If not, I will do a voiceover. But today I'm trying a new LA Fitness. Well, I've been to this LA Fitness a few times, but I like the setup because it has a turf. I'm gonna show you guys. So I like that this LA Fitness has a turf, so it gives me more room to like do hip thrusts or like free weight movements. There's an actual space for it, so I do like that. It's also cheaper than Lifetime, so I also like that, but I don't know what gym membership I'm gonna keep. I have 3 gym memberships right now, and you know, for budget purposes, I gotta chill. But I'm about to start my workout. We're doing a full body day, starting with some bent over rows. So I am about to warm up and then we can get into the workout. I got a cameraman today. I feel like a streamer, but we're starting with bent over rows and I'm only gonna do 2 sets of each of these exercises. This is a full body day and I'm starting with bent over rows. Okay, workout is completed. My boyfriend wanted to stay for a little bit and play basketball. We probably should have drove separate cars because I forgot that he does that. But that's okay. While he does that, I'm going to answer a few of your questions. Okay, first question is, do I use any hair oils for growth? I don't know if that was somebody that was just tricked by this wig. I am on a healthy hair journey and I have been taking a lot better care of my hair, like under my sew-ins and stuff. But girl, this is a wig. So if you want to just have instant long hair, check my TikTok. I got this from TikTok Shop. I've linked it. But other than that, I am using the K18 molecular hair repair oil and I will let you know how that's working for me, how it's doing with my hair. I did a big chop, I got a haircut a few months ago now, maybe like 2 or 3 months ago now, and my hair feels better than ever. So make sure you're getting your trims, keeping up with that, and I will let you know how that hair oil does with my hair. Number 2, what is your career? So what I'm doing right now is part of my career. I do earn a part of my income from social media, working with brands, working with Honor, Gymshark, brand deals, things like that. And then in addition to that, I do have a 9 to 5 job. I'm an insurance adjuster. So I work from home, handle insurance claims, that type of thing. Very boring. Hopefully I won't have to do that forever because I'm also in school for exercise science to make fitness and social media more full-time. But for now, that's what I'm doing. Next question is, how do you stay so consistent in the gym? I would say number 1, I really like to go to the gym. Like, it's one of my hobbies. I enjoy being here. I like working out. I like moving my body. So that's a part of it. Finding movement that you actually like. It might not be the gym for everybody. Maybe it's Pilates, maybe it's cycling. Just finding something that you actually enjoy and you look forward to will definitely help you stay consistent. And then on top of that, you guys know that I used to be a little bigger and I take a lot of pride in how I look and how I feel in my clothes. And I don't want to go back to feeling super uncomfortable with my weight and how I look. So in order to keep that up, I know going to the gym and doing my workouts is a part of that. So that also keeps me motivated as well. I don't want to go back to where I started. So that's a motivating factor for me. Next question is, how tall are you? I actually get this question a lot and I am 5'7". All right, he should be coming out soon. It's like 12:36 right now and I haven't had my first real meal, which is fine on the weekend. Sometimes I do eat a little bit later. So I'm gonna head home, or I might pick something up, something that's still light, something nutritious. Not sure yet, but I do have to eat like my breakfast, my first real meal of the day, and then answer a few more of your questions. So let's go. Okay, we're back at the house. We're about to make breakfast. Well, really it's brunch because it's like 1:30, but that's okay. I have some turkey bacon in the air fryer, and now I'm about to make my drink that I have in the morning with all of my supplements that I take. So first things first, I'm gonna have collagen. So this is from Clean Simple Eats. It's a collagen drink. It's peach mango flavor. It has really simple ingredients. It's just the collagen, citric acid, and it's sweetened with monk fruit and stevia. So I'm gonna have this collagen drink, and then I'm gonna add glutamine and creatine. I got all these supplements from Sprouts. I have definitely noticed a difference in my training when I'm taking creatine versus when I'm not. I stopped taking it for like a few months and then I got back on it again. I used to take it years ago. So I have a lot of experience on and off with taking creatine, and I definitely have noticed great recovery and doing really well like in my lifts when I'm taking creatine and glutamine. So I'm about to make this drink and then make my breakfast. I'm just gonna have 2 pieces of turkey bacon, some eggs. I'm gonna put some cheese in it and have like a little arugula salad with that. So let's make breakfast and eat. Okay, we got breakfast, the first real meal of the day. I made an arugula salad. I put some good quality olive oil on top and some lemon juice as the dressing. And I put some shaved Parmesan on there as well. 2 slices of little sourdough breads, 2 eggs with some Mexican cheese and turkey bacon. And it is sumo orange season. I've been eating so many sumo oranges, so I got an orange. It is Sunday, so it is client check-in day. So while I eat this, I'm actually going to go over my client check-ins. And that's all I'll be doing right now. So I'm gonna eat this, do my check-ins, and I will see y'all at lunchtime. Okay, y'all, it's a little bit later. I ate breakfast and finished client check-in, so I thought I would come back and answer a few more of your questions. The next question I had is, what are my favorite Honor colors and pieces? So I can't even say that I have a favorite Honor color. I mean, any one of the blues I think is nice. I have been wearing it all day, but I also like blackberry purple. That's a really good color on me. And that's all I can think of off the top of my head, but I haven't gotten a color from Honor that I wasn't into. I like pretty much any color that they drop. As far as favorite pieces, I like anything from the Effortless line, the Effortless bras, and the Effortless leggings. I also really have been liking Soft Motion. Soft Motion is such a good collection, especially if you're someone who wants to be able to wear your pieces in the gym, outside of the gym, yoga, Pilates, just lounging around. It's very soft. It's not compressive like the Effortless. If you want something that's a little bit more breathable, I think Soft Motion is very, very versatile. So I've really been liking that collection. Somebody said, okay, this is fun, how to talk to a gym crush. Now, I don't know if this is a woman, I'm assuming, that asked this. I don't know if you're crushing on a boy or crushing on a girl, but if you are a woman crushing on a man in the gym, it's my philosophy and my opinion and how I operate. I would not make the first move on a man. That's just me. That's my opinion, how I function. I feel like if you're gonna start dating or talking to a man, he should want you a little bit more than you want him. Like, he should be pursuing you. Of course, you should like him and be attracted to him, but he should be the one pursuing you. So if you see somebody that you like in the gym, you can, you know, wear something cute, make sure your hair is cute every time you go in the gym, and make sure you look good. Have a little smile, look approachable. I know sometimes we have resting bitch face, but you can smile at him, you can, you know, make eye contact or whatever, but I wouldn't come up to a man and be like, you're cute, let me get your number. That's not my vibe. If a man wants you and wants to talk to you, he will come up to you. And if he doesn't want you and doesn't want to talk to you, he will not come up to you. So be near him, smile, you can make eye contact, make sure you're looking good, and if he comes up to you, it's meant to be. If not, he's not the one for you. All right, next person said ATL restaurant spots. So I wouldn't say that I'm the biggest foodie. When I go out to eat, which is not really that frequent, I like what I like, and I find myself going back to a lot of the same places. But if I had to say like my favorites, I do a lot of brunch. So Toast on Lenox, obviously everybody knows about Toast. If you don't know about Toast on Lenox, it's a really popular brunch spot. It's really good, the Midtown location only, okay. Toast on Lenox. What else? I'm drawing a blank here. I'm not the biggest foodie spot, but maybe I'll try to like try some more restaurants in Atlanta and see places that I like. I'll go to random cafes and stuff and find one item, but I can't think of anything in my mind right now that really has blown me away recently. So I'll have to get back to y'all on that one. Good question though. And if you guys know any, good Atlanta spots to eat, definitely drop them down below because I'd love to try them. Next question says, how do you keep track of your program in the gym, pen and paper, or just memory? Definitely don't want to just do it off of memory. You can do it in your notes app on your phone if you have an iPhone, or I use this app called, what's it called? It's called Rep Count. And this is how the image looks. And you can write down every movement that you're doing. So if you did an RDL, you write down RDLs, how many reps you did and what weight you did. That way each week you can refer back to it to make sure you're practicing progressive overload and going up in weight or going up in reps. So write it down in your notes app, or you can use an app like Rep Count to keep track, but I wouldn't just try to memorize it. Someone said, nothing to ask, just love your content, great vibes. Thank you, I love y'all. And all right, the next question says, do you know of any good workouts that target the back/bra fat area? And sometimes when I get this question, I'm like, surely we all know that we can't spot reduce fat. But then I have to remember there are people who continuously make videos and mislead people to make you think, hey, do XYZ workout, it's gonna target this area, burn fat in this area. And let me be the one to tell you, it does not work like that, unfortunately. Fat distribution, it is genetic. Some people carry more fat in their hips or their butt. Some people carry more fat in their midsection, in their upper body. We have to work with what God gave us. So the only thing that you can do to reduce fat in an area is to make sure that you're eating in a calorie deficit. I know people are probably tired of hearing this, but it's true. You have to control your food. You can even add in some cardio to add in, to help with the deficit, but fat loss comes down to controlling your food. When you are training and weightlifting, that is how you get that nice shape, that toned look that everyone's going for. Having muscle mass in addition to losing that fat is what's gonna give you that nice toned look if you want, some definition in your back when you do reduce the fat. But to reduce fat overall, get in that kitchen, stop eating out so much, It's all in the kitchen and all in your diet. But if you're patient and you're consistent, you will start to see some change and be your own body goals. Someone asked what camera I use to film. I use the Sony ZV-E10 and I have what is this? I'm trying to look at the lens. I believe this is a 15mm lens. The lens was just as much as the camera, you guys. So I do think it's a good investment. I think it's a really good camera. It's not too heavy. There are obviously like smaller cameras, but it fits in most of my bags and I don't have any issues with pulling it out and vlogging like when I'm out and about. So it works for me and my needs, but just know it's kind of an investment. All right, and someone asked what my bachelor's degree is in, guys. If you just started following me or if you're not aware, I am a college dropout. When I first started college, like about 2 years after high school, I couldn't pick a major and I was just, you know, spinning my wheels. I didn't know what I wanted to do in life. And that's when I started working in insurance, and college is just something that went on the back burner until I kind of just lived some more and discovered what I wanted to do and what my passion was. And that's why I'm back in school for fitness, for exercise science. And that is what I'm doing now. So I'm still undergrad, I'm working on my bachelor's degree, but if I can be a motivation to any of you to let you guys know it's never too late to go back and get your education and do what you want to do in life, let me be the motivation for that. All right, somebody said, what's my go-to mani-pedi? I'm not gonna give you all a free show, but my toes are always white. My nails are pretty much always, they need to be done, but pretty much always in French tips. And this is my natural nail. I just asked them for like a gel manicure on my natural nail, and I'll do a solid color. Normally it's like a white or a pink, or, you know, most of the time it's just French tips because I feel like they look good with any outfit, and they also look good when they start to grow out. All right, there's a few more questions, but I will save those for a little bit later. I'll let y'all know what I'm eating for lunch, for dinner, answer a few more questions. So I will see y'all at lunchtime. Okay, so it's a little bit later. As you can see, I'm back in the car. I decided to stop for lunch and get a little salad because I didn't feel like making anything. So I stopped at, there's no name on the bag, but I stopped at Gusto and I got the queso verde salad. I just got all greens. You can get rice or greens as your base. I just got all greens, and I got half shrimp and half chicken. I love shrimp because if you're trying to stay in a calorie deficit and you want to eat out, shrimp is a nice lean protein. So that's a good option. So I'm gonna eat this, and then we're headed to this cafe in Chambly. I always forget how to pronounce that city. But we're gonna hang out at this little cafe for a little bit and then just head back home. But on the way there, I'm gonna eat this because I did not want to skip lunch, even though I started eating a little bit later today. But I will see y'all at the cafe. Yummy! So hopefully you guys can hear me. We made it here, but it's actually a bar and not really a cafe. We saw some TikToks where some people were like getting coffee and some other like cafe type drinks here, but I don't see that. We just see a bar. I'm not a drinker, but my boyfriend is at the bar getting a drink, and we're kind of just gonna hang out. It's still cute. It's like indoor, outdoor. They're playing the Masters right now on a big screen, so it's still a cute little vibe, a place to hang out if you do drink, but I'm just gonna chill with no drink, but that's okay. Okay, so we just left the bar. Now we just came to Walmart. I'm about to look at some sets for like plates, spoons, forks, that type of thing, because when I move, this is probably so random, but when I move, I want all of my plates and forks and things to match. And I've been seeing on TikTok that Walmart has some surprisingly cute plates and forks and things, so we're here to look at them. These dinner plates would be really nice if they were actually glass and not plastic, but if you're having like a dinner party or something and you want something cheap but nice quality, I think this is cute. And they have matching bowls too. Like this would be nice if this was glass. These are kind of nice. I'm looking at this set. I like this black, but I'm also torn between this kind of brushed gold. I think this looks nice too. I think this looks a little bit too gold, but I do like this black. But I do wonder if it would get scratched easily in the dishwasher. Like this is just, I'm tired of looking at this. I want something like more along these lines. They also have rose gold. That's interesting. I think I'm gonna go with this black set. I have a new little rule that I'm following. If it doesn't make me just gasp like, oh, I love that, I'm not gonna get it. So I'm just walking around Walmart, and the Skims dupes, like I can't. I think I'm gonna get this little set, and then look at this. It's a little romper one piece. That's so cute, just to like lounge around the house, clean up. Yeah, they don't have my size in this, because this, I love something cute to just walk around the house. But this little set, too cute. All right, so we're back home from running errands now. I picked up a few things from Walmart that I needed as far as like groceries, and now I'm just doing some studying, and I thought I would take a little breather before I eat dinner and answer a few more of your questions. So let me get those pulled up. Damn, my phone is on 5%. Let me charge my phone. Okay, someone said, how do you manage your hair as a gym girl? Obviously, natural styles are gonna be the best if you're trying to maintain a straight hairstyle in the gym and you're someone who doesn't straighten your hair a lot. It's probably not gonna be practical for you to keep straightening your hair if you're going to be sweating a lot throughout the week. So things like twists, I used to do a lot of twist styles. I used to do, personally I did sew-ins, but keep in mind the top of my head is heat trained, heat damaged, however you want to put it, so it doesn't revert back like the rest of my head. So you can do that if you want, but just know that's kind of the trade-off if you're gonna do sew-ins. Braids, obviously wearing your natural hair. Right now I'm doing half wigs, so a portion of my hair is out in the front. I don't have to straighten it or anything, I just find a texture that's close enough to my natural hair. I do a twist out to my natural hair to kind of match the wig texture, and you can experiment with half wigs or even curly sew-ins so that you don't have to straighten your hair. So those are pretty much all the things that I've done as far as gym hairstyles. I know a lot of people do like full lace wigs, but I personally don't like the look of full lace wigs on me, so I stay away from them, but you can definitely try it if you like the look on you. So someone said, what are my go-to high protein meals? I post a lot of food videos, what I eat in a day videos, so you guys can kind of see that I am not an extravagant cook. I like really simple, easy breakfast. I eat a lot of eggs, oatmeal, turkey bacon, turkey sausage. For lunch, it's a lot of like air fryer chicken breast, air fryer chicken thighs, a lot of salads, a lot of wraps. Anything quick that's gonna take me like 30 minutes or less is pretty much my go-to. And if you scroll through my TikTok or Instagram, I post so many what I eat in a day videos, so you guys can get an idea of, you know, my normal eating. So I'm almost through with all of the questions I can answer in this video. Some of the questions just require like a little bit more in depth. I may have to do like a full video on them, but I have a few questions left, so I'm gonna get dinner ready, show you guys what I'm eating, and then finish up the rest of the questions. All right, y'all, it is finally dinner time. I finished up school for tonight. I'm having a very simple dinner. I air fried a chicken thigh. I always put my chicken thighs in the air fryer versus like cooking them on the stove or the oven because it's quick and it still stays really juicy. And then we have just some brown rice and some mixed greens. It's kind of Chipotle inspired, like bowl inspired, but extremely simple. I went through the rest of the questions, y'all, and a lot of the questions were duplicates. So a lot of people asking about what I eat in a day, food, meal inspo, cooking, that type of thing. So I know that's something you guys always want, and I'm definitely going to be pumping out a lot more what I eat in a day content. A lot of people asked about form, a lot of questions about RDL form, hip thrust form, so I'll definitely be making more in-depth tutorials about how to do those types of workouts and kind of just getting back to the basics, because I know that's something a lot of people need. And yeah, other than that, a lot of duplicates. Some people asked about skincare, and that's something I'll definitely do a more in-depth video on in the future. I believe I do have a morning skincare routine posted on all my platforms, and my skincare routine hasn't changed since then. I will also post a nighttime skincare routine because I do switch up a little bit of things during the day versus at night. So I'll show you guys what I do at night as well. But with that being said, that is all the questions, so I'm actually going to wrap up the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, stick around, like this video, comment, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.